Our headlines today. Rail rows and failed services. Mayors in the north of England reject an apology from train company TransPennine Express.
Good morning from Leeds Station, where I'll be speaking to frustrated passengers and businesses who say they're losing out.
Doubts are raised over whether the HS2 rail link will terminate in central London as originally planned.
More than 80 firefighters tackle a large fire at a church in northwest London.
On Holocaust Memorial Day, we hear from survivor Lily Abert, who has been sharing her experiences on social media with the help of her great-grandson.
Let's take a look at the papers this morning. The Guardian reports that Windrush campaigners say the government's decision not to implement recommendations that would have increased checks on the Home Office feel like a slap in the face. Sir Rod Stewart has made several of Friday's front pages, including the Daily Mirror, for comments he made about the NHS. He's offered to pay for people to have hospital scans after he was treated at what he called an empty private clinic.
Let's have a look at the Times. Saying ministers are looking at allowing foreign students to work longer hours under plans to tackle staff shortages in areas like hospitality and retail.
What's making the front of the morning papers now, and the Mirror leads with Rod Stewart's critique of the government over the crisis in the NHS, which he made right here on Sky News during an NHS phone-in yesterday. The Telegraph also leading with that story on their front page. But the main story is the controversial transgender law in Scotland. The Eye reports that the Conservative Party chairman, Nadhim Zahawi, has given HMRC permission to speak to the investigation into his handling of his tax affairs. The Guardian says there's anger over the government's U-turn on implementing Windrush inquiry recommendations. The Mail previews the Chancellor Jeremy Hunt's plan for economic growth. Those plans are also covered by the Daily Express, with the plea for Jeremy Hunt to talk up Britain's prospects. The Times understands the government intends to loosen restrictions on working hours for foreign students in a bid to boost the economy. The Metro reports on an alarming rise in the number of young children being sexually abused by online predators. The Financial Times has word of a blunt pep talk given to staff at Rolls-Royce by their incoming chief exec. And The Sun hears that Freddie Flintoff is putting his TV career on hold after his car crash while filming an episode of Top Gear. And if you want to see any of those front pages again, or indeed read the stories, scan the QR code on your screen right now, and it will take you to the press review.